Guru Nation, welcome back to another video. This is a nice inspirational one for you guys. We got one of our former CRA Academy students just got hired as a clinical trial associate with a big CRO. His LinkedIn is underneath the profile, underneath the video description. So make sure that you go follow. Okay, Ogochukwu Okaro. He now works as a, like I said, clinical trial associate. He came to in the CRA Academy a couple years ago, 2017. He did the internship in California. How was that, by the way? How was the CRA Academy for you?
Oh, it was very informative. It actually got me very prepared for the industry. However, having trained as a CRA, I was looking for a CRA position for a long time.
Yeah,
I know you also told us, to take any position to get our foot in the door.
yeah,
Yeah, but
anything you can get.
yes.
But you got a great job. So, what was the process like? How many places did you apply? How many interviews did you do to get successfully placed right now as a clinical trial associate?
I can't even count because it was quite many, and at some point I gave up, and I had to come back to it. I don't know if you remember, sometime in the past I had texted you a while back or wrote you saying I would like to join whichever class was going on now. That was after
Ah,
a of discouragement.
and
I
then we
felt
put you in you did the remote internship?
uh, no, I came out to California. I mean, I wanted to
Oh,
join the
I got you. I got you.
yeah. So but I never followed through with it, But then after some time, I started looking again, and I got my resume to various places, and I wasn't getting any calls. And I think it's mainly because I was looking for a CRA position, and I probably did not have enough on my resume to get them interested in me.
Right. So what made you say, okay, CRA, it's not working right now, but what about these other roles? Like what made you decide to do that?
Actually, he was working as a clinical trial associate, and he knew I was interested in becoming a CRA. So he just told me what they did, what he did at work, and that his goal was to become a CRA someday. And I know that is, he was speaking the same language. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna look at that level.
Right. Right. And then you started applying for a CTA at various CROs?
Yeah, I started applying for a CTA position, and then at some point he now submitted my resume. So this came out of his referral.
I see.
Yeah.
And so it was much easier process doing the clinical trial associate position.
Much easier than the CRA role, yes, and I believe the number of years of experience made a difference. I don't know if you remember that when I came out there in 2018, you said if I wanted, I could do remote source data verification for you.
This is a perfect story of look, years can go by, you still are not getting the jobs you want. You may quit, but there's opportunities in this space. What were the interviews like for clinical trial associate? What was that like?
Actually, it was actually focused. It was focused on the electronic trial master file and the regulatory documents that go in there. It was focused on quality assurance using Alcoa Plus. And the bulk of the questions were surrounding, based on the drilling we had at the CRA Academy.
Yep.
That wasn't a problem at all.
So yeah, I'm looking at the LinkedIn right now. So basically, you'll update it, and you'll once you become CTA, it's really a matter of time before the CRA opportunities start to present themselves. So I think you're in the right situation. I'm very
Okay,
happy to hear, and it just shows that perseverance is what matters in this space.
that's true.
Yeah.
And I understand there are opportunities out there right now, many studies going on, and CROs are looking for CTAs, CRAs, and so on.
Everything you can imagine is what they're looking for. So CTA, I just interviewed a clinical trial manager, CRAs, in-house CRAs, CTA. Can you give us just a brief background overview of what a clinical trial associate does?
A clinical trial associate is actually responsible for making sure that the electronic trial master file is complete and is in order. So he prepares this, he updates the trial master files, he does the filings, and in some places he also helps out with other things that have to do with the study. He liaises with the site, and he can also help out the CRAs in their maybe in-house CRAs in their preparation for visits. So he keeps tracks of the documents, the live documents that keep updating.
Yep.
The the approval letters, the informed consent forms, the revisions. He makes sure that all these materials, all these documents are in the trial master file and they are up to date. And everything that they are supposed to be is what they are. In other words, if they're supposed to be signed, they are signed. They're supposed to be dated, they are dated. If a new version comes up, it has to follow the old version. So you can't have a version uh, hanging out there without a history.
Mm.
And so they make sure that the electronic trial master file is complete, and they help out with the study in diverse ways. Sometimes in the office, helping out, make sure everything with the study goes very well. So they are basically a support for the
Mm-hmm.
study.
Very important role in research. So, any advice you'd like to give the the people watching right now? Maybe somebody going through the same situation and they feel like giving up. What advice do you have for them?
I have one simple advice to give, and that is do not give up and do not let time elapse. Just keep putting out your resumes out there. Keep trying various things. There are various entry level opportunities, CRCs, CTAs,
Mm-hmm.
and entry level CRAs. And then the various organizations have different other titles for different roles. And so just keep trying. If you're trying for a CRC position and you're not getting in, there are other roles you can play. And once you get your foot in the door,
That's
then
amazing. That I'm really happy for your CTA role that you found, clinical trial associate. I think it's a great company. I think it's the beginning of many new things for you in your clinical research career. And it's really just the beginning. There's a lot of opportunities that come after that. So, congratulations. Thank you for sharing your story. I know a lot of people are going to be inspired to hear it. And I'll put your LinkedIn underneath of the video. for everyone to watch. So thank you very much for this.
Thank you very much, Dan. Thanks for
And
having
and thank
me.
you everybody for watching, and we'll catch y'all later. Bye bye.